The Musicians Pass Podcast, a home for artists by artists.
Hello, I'm Lyrizone. Now I'm going to talk to you about the Musicians Pass Podcast. Here, I'm going to give you a little details about myself, a little bit of my artistry, what brought me into this, and a couple other small gems you'll probably get along the way. Let's get started. Let's start with what brought me into music. I'm going to go all the way back to high school. I was in music appreciation. Go figure, you appreciate music. There, you think someone learned song structure, listen to the teacher, listen to all these different gems to give you. Wrong. Your boy was writing spoken word in the corner of the room, pretty much talking to his damn self. And guess where we're at? Me doing the same damn thing. But for real though, that was probably the best place for me to start telling you guys about this career path I chose. There, I learned pretty much what made me as an artist, to pretty much my feelings as far as emotion, how to harbor them, and also hold them to a point to where I made the best music ever, which led me into the passion I'm at right now. Let's talk about what keeps me in it. Let's just be honest. If you're a musician, you have many reasons to be in music, whether it be self-therapeutic, whether it be to cope with a horrible tragedy, whether it be to make you happy. And sometimes, maybe it's just there to fill the void. Me, personally, I have used my music, as far as horrorcore, to make it a spin on a very, very bad situation, whether it could be a heartbreak, whether it could be just feeling neglected by life and people in general, to feeling of high depression to where you have no one to talk to. Let's just say music has been that person that I can't find in the world, and that's who I stick with. And on that note, I'm going to pretty much give you guys a reason of why I want to keep on doing this and what I want to contribute to you guys. I want to give you guys everything possible to get out of that bad mindset to where you feel like the world is against you. You feel like you just can't find a reason to keep going. You feel like there's no one to talk to, no one to feel your pain, no one to feel your neglect. I want you to listen and pretty much use me as a conduit to find a way to channel that rage and make you love yourself again. On that note, let me give you guys another personal gem from myself. As I said, I'm still learning the game. I'm never going to stop learning, because once you have the need to stop learning, you've already lost. What I would recommend and what I strive for every day is to keep that level of professionalism, keep your marketing strategy A1, never try to low budget yourself and just cut yourself down, because at the end of the day, you want to be the prime example for what you want others to follow by. And you also want someone to be a high standard for you so you never stop wanting to grow. On that premise, what I'm going to tell you guys right now is what I personally feel as the underground music in general is we need more unity. Even being a horrorcore artist where I'm based off probably writing really, really dark stuff that most people don't find themselves listening to because they feel it's more of a niche market. Personally, it's the reason why I love horrorcore. I have rock and I have rap. I found a way, personally, to blend them together to where it still delivers a powerful message, but you can still see the contribution from both sides, which honestly I value. I never want to keep one thing just one-sided to where people just feel like it's very pigeonholed as far as sound. So as long as we start accepting the fact that there could be so many different genres blending together to make this beautiful music, there's no limitations on what we can create together. Speaking of that, and how different genres come together, I'm going to tell you guys about our next guest. He's going to be my engineer, Joshua Holland. We're going to talk to him about some really cool things. I'm not going to leak too much for you right now because I want you guys to really, really hype on this and just brew and think that we're going to have an engineer on here as well as a musician. And we're going to talk to him about what brought him here, what makes him tick, what he's learned throughout the process. All these great gems as far as artists like myself and engineers who are probably tuning in. We're going to listen and think, man, we got an artist interviewing the engineer and building that genuine bond that people really, really should not sleep on and neglect. So, I guess we're gonna wrap this up with the shoutouts from the Facebook giveaway. I told you guys I wouldn't forget about you, your family. Once again, thank you guys for holding me down on Facebook. We started that profile not very long ago, and you guys got me to the point to where you guys completely changed the game in my eyes, where you constantly promote, drop comments, and all this great feedback. And you are the reason why I keep on doing this. Obviously, music is my way of venting, but to have supporters is to genuinely have another heartbeat. So, special shout out to B Shadows, Legion Sick, check him out on his SoundCloud, and Blitzplay. Once again, check out these three: B Shadows, Legion Sick, and Blitzplay. All right, y'all, thank you once again. This is the Musician's Past podcast with Lyrizone. Good night, everyone.